Just another morning of the sun in our face. Beautiful 750 in Arizona, 43 degrees. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we have officially begun prototype production of the SM43/X. And it's looking pretty good. The 26 is almost done as well. It is being machined in conjunction with the 43. So we are almost done there as well. And hey, Omar, how you doing, man? So we are hoping for the SM43 to be coming around the same time as the 26, give or take. We'll see what's happening, but we are working on the prototype of the 43X, and we are finishing up the 26. If everything goes well, Omar, yes. But I say that tentatively because every time we try to do a projected date, life throws a wrench at us. So, you know, we were in production for the 17, and we said, hey, yeah, we got this, and then our shop got flooded. Like, stuff just happens, unfortunately. So we're getting closer. I'm hoping to have some stuff to show you guys on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook of our newest slides, and we're hoping to possibly do some range testing within the next couple of weeks, so long as life doesn't throw another wrench at us. But we are doing 12 to 18-hour days in the machine shop trying to get the 26 and 43 done for you guys. We did take a little time off last night, do some family time. Frickin' went out ice skating with the kids, so that was fun. But yeah, we're doing today. I'm not in the shop right now. I got to go off and handle some side work, bring some cash in. But they started the shop day at 05 this morning. And they're not likely, well, I mean, we'll leave to pick up the kids, but we're not likely to be done until probably 8 p.m. tonight, at least. Because there's so much to do trying to get this 26 and the 43 out in conjunction. And the sun's in my eyes. Oh yeah, 19's running. And you know, we do have in the background a 6th 19 model possibly being considered for production. Possibly being considered. We have the model, we have the prototype. It doesn't have a name yet. And we can start machining it, but we want to improve a couple of things on it. Improve the tool paths, improve how we machine it, because we have learned a lot of stuff since we originally created that model. And then also we have to come up with a freaking name for it too. I don't know, maybe we'll do a poll or something, like top 5 names, and let you guys decide. We talked about doing that a couple times, but we also got like a whole list of names written down too. Yeah, and the 26, has anyone gotten the 26X frame yet? I know they were doing pre-orders a few months ago. I don't know if it's out and about yet. And then, of course, there's the 20% off sale this week. All slides, strip slides, complete slides. So for 17s and 19s. The 26 and 43 are not going to be part of this at all. But the 19 and 17, absolutely. And then big question is, I think, you know, do we do the 20? And possibly the 48, but do we do the 20? That's going to be a big one. That's a stopped school bus, you dick. Fucking people. when a school bus has its stop sign out and its hazards on, you stop. Those are people's children you're playing with. Yeah, you got this like thought process, you know. If your kid was ever struck by somebody who just decided to fuck around and not stop for a school bus, like, I don't think I'd blame a parent if they went out and found that person and did unspeakable things to them and their whole family. But that's old Violet me talking, you know. I mean, sure, you know, yeah, they might go to prison, but, you know, I wouldn't blame them for the horrible things they render upon your family if you hit somebody's kid. Just trying to get off the school bus. You reap what you sow on that one. So maybe, just maybe, don't play fuck games with your vehicle. Okay, let's see if you're gonna let me. Excellent. All right, you're gonna let me. Thank you. Much appreciated. That's a good guy right there. Hello, lots of emoticons and random letters and shenanigans. What is up, my man? What's going up on this Tuesday? Or are we at Wednesday now? Did I forget what days we're at? We're at Wednesday. What's going on this Wednesday? Hump day. Man, that's a good start to the day. I already forgot what day it was. Strapped. What's going on, brother? I was just telling the other guys earlier, we have officially started prototype production of the SM43X, and still doing final work on the 26. So sometime soon, and I know I say soon tentatively, we are going to have a 19, a 17, a 26, and a 43. Emoticon guy, come on, man, give me more. Work with me here. Send it my way. But just another day. Gotta love driving around this time of year where the sun is just in your face at every angle. Doesn't matter which way you're driving. I should have left earlier, but we did breakfast with the kids, so that was fun. There we go. I know, man. I have one photo that I can't share yet. I want to, but it looks so sweet. I'm gonna see if they're gonna let me, because everything kind of gets voted and decided upon. Like, hey, check this out, but don't send it to social media. Hey, check this out, but don't post it. And it's like, come on, man. Let me feed the people. There we go. Yeah, it's a sweet photo of the 43, of the prototype, and I really want to show you guys it. And we also have the new line of 26s that are getting slow machined. Make sure we're good to go there. I'd like to show you guys some of that too. And I just realized what I should be doing, and I did not do. I should be doing green screen, and I don't know why I'm not. Maybe not you. Let's go with you. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I guess it's the same. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I got to hit him up today and see if I can share some of that. Actually, I might swing by the shop because I'm going somewhere right near it. So, yeah, maybe I'll just pop into the shop real quick and see what I can share. But yeah, man, 43X, it is starting to look real nice. It's not there. I say it's starting to look real nice. You can't imagine it as a complete slide just yet, but it's getting there. Alrighty. Pulling on in here. And I think I've shown that to you guys before in some ways, from a full bar to what the slide actually becomes. Because some people still don't recognize that we do not mill blanks. We actually mill the entire bar of steel into the slide. So we're not taking a blank someone else made and doing finishing work to it. Which is actually part of why development takes so long, is we're doing the whole machining from scratch. What the hell? So much sun. Okay, let's park over here for a minute. Oh, get the sun out of my face. There we go. All right, that's a lot better. Okay, so now I can pop out of the way here. Hey, it's one of our SM19 Hellet slides. Yeah, it's a nicely cut block of steel. That would be pretty cool if we could do a Stormtrooper logo on the slide. We can't because Disney would probably sue the shit out of us. But it would be pretty sweet. Edmelum Kwan. That flag looks familiar, but I'm not tracking. Guess if I could find an Empire. Yeah, you could do that. Or if you can get someone else to laser engrave it or stencil it on. So what's interesting is you guys can do it because it's your own personal product that you're parroting, you're not making money on. But because we're a business and we're making money on it, there's licenses and there's all kinds of intellectual property rights. And like a common one we get asked to do is, hey, can you make me a Deadpool slide? No. Because, yeah, no. We're not getting sued. Because anytime you start making money off other people's stuff, they want a chunk of that. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. They did make it, or they own it. Okay, good. That's what I had to check on today. And then, where's my pen? Always documenting things. Okay. And excellent. Done and done. Burgundy and tin one. Burgundy and tin one. The only thing that's coming to mind is we did do a copper barrel, and it was either USMC red or it was red habanero that we did. Ammo Alchemist, what's going on, brother? Let's see if I got a few more I can share around. Stupid Christmas songs are stuck in my head. Probably not that one. Though that one is nice. So yeah, that's the copper barrel that we utilize from ELD Performance. And it is a tin coating. No, sorry. PVD coating on that one. Tin's for the black ones. Yeah, it might have been habanero and copper. And that one looks pretty cool. Actually, the copper barrels just kind of pop with a lot of them. How the hell that happened? So, that is the news. We are working on I'm finishing the 26 still. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. And then we have started on the 43X. So we are working on the prototype for the 43X right now. And I got to see some cool photos of it yesterday, as well as some of the machining being done. And it was freaking sweet. It was freaking sweet to look at. It looks like we're making some headway on both. And I'm hoping that means some good things for first quarter 2026. Because depending on how 2026 goes, depends on how we grow and expand as a business. So if the 26 and the 43 do well, if the 19 and 17 increase in sales, we might be able to get another machine. We might be able to expand the machine shop, be able to increase production and do even more work and do potentially even more slides. Because people are always asking, hey man, when the 20, when the 22, when this, when that, when the business is doing better. That's the real nature of it, is if we're not making new contracts, if we're not making sales, we don't expand. Because we've still got employees to pay, we've still got payments to make, overhead, so on and so forth, and expansion becomes much slower. That's just the nature of business. If we were getting in hand over fist on the sales, we could be growing a little faster than we are. That said, you know, slow measured growth is not a bad thing. We've seen quite a few just flash and then flare out, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're planning on going to SHOT Show. We should be there with MMC Armory if everything goes right. I'm debating getting a 26X frame. We have a 26 Gen 4 frame, and that's what we're using for the testing. But the 26 frame's just too small for a big hand, you know? So I kind of want the 26X frame. I'm not too enthused with the price, because the 26X frame is a bit more expensive than I was hoping it would be. Especially when it does not come with a parts kit. But it's still kind of cool. What percentage of sales are from California? We got some decent amount of sales from California. I don't know the percentage offhand. But honestly, we get more sales out of Utah, Texas, Florida, sometimes New York and Washington, and a host of other states. California, yeah, there's sales, but a lot of people also don't know who we are yet, because we've only been in business for almost 3 years. So we're not a huge brand name yet. Someday, maybe. OEM 19 frame with sandpaper texture grip like the P80s. Bigger gas pedal, thumb finger rest. Okay. 43X rail. That's interesting. This is just a short live. I'm waiting to meet somebody so we can go get some work done. So once they show up, then I will end the live and take off. But I'm also near the shop, so I might go do some work with the shop right after that, and then get back to some side work. We'll see how the day goes. But that is the big news, that, yeah, we are working on the 43 officially. Before, it was just a concept. Like, we had an idea, you know, but we weren't actually working on it. Now it's like we're physically working on it. Steel is physically being machined. All right, yeah, I know I see a little more around Christmas time, but it is December 3rd, and dudes are walking around in pajamas. And that just is off to me. I mean, mostly because how are you going to comfortably strap up in pajamas? Here I am in a damn jean jacket. Trying to remember the name of the company who has the two-piece Glock lower aluminum frame. I'm drawing nothing offhand. Glock store used Gen 3 polymer code 2. Go where the market is moving, dictates success. Yes, absolutely. And people have asked us, hey man, why haven't you made a 45 yet? No, why not a 40? Why not, 10 millimeter yet? Because the vast majority of the Glock clone market is in 19s, 17s, and 43s. And the 26 jumped in because of the 26X. Not because a crap ton of people wanted 26 clones, but because the 26X came in and did a revival. So that's where the 26 is coming in. And there are competitors out there who are running the 20 and the 21, but the big question is, how many people are actually buying them? Is it just an option they can offer? Same for us. Like, is it it's an option we can offer, or is it actually making sales to make it worth it? And the R&D that we have to do, because when you go and make a new slide, there's always little mistakes. You always end up scrapping something, and the prototype doesn't work as well as you'd like, or doesn't look as well as you'd like, or so you end up with these prototypes that you end up scrapping out, or we actually keep a few of them around, right on the shelf and whatnot. But those cost money because you broke tools, you cost labor, you ended up spending all that time programming and having your machines run doing that instead of making product that you can sell. And that's the same for any industry. It's not unique to what we're doing. Is that you're just investing time trying to make it work, trying to get it to 100% where you want it to be. It's like the 26. We could start machining it right now and it runs. It does. We're just not 100% happy with it. So that's why it's taken a little bit longer, is we're being nitpicky and going through, can we improve this just a smidge more? Can we make this a little bit better? Can we make this a little more smooth? Or can we add some texture? How can we do this to remove these marks before cleaning and before deburring and before sanding and Cerakoting and curing? Can we get this done before all that extra work is being done? Yes, no. So we're just being nitpicky like we were on the 17. Why the 17 took so damn long is we were being nitpicky. .45 hasn't set in yet. Yeah. Stiffler High Point collab. Yeah, I mean, if we've never talked with High Point, I know FV Ordnance did actually get to talk to them and mentioned it. And he said they seemed positive to the idea, but it would be something we'd have to actually talk to them about, because how new is High Point? So their stuff is copyrighted, right? They're okay with it. Yeah, sure, we could go make a slide. What I learned was that High Point was concerned that cutting ports into a slide would mess up with the structural integrity of their slide, because they're using Zamac 3. It's a zinc alloy for their slides, and they might be right. Cutting, because we've seen that before with other slides where they were using inferior steel. And what it was doing is they had too many aggressive cuts and ports in the slide, and it was causing the steel to crack as they were shooting it. And that would likely happen with a high point slide if it was cut to port. So that we don't have to worry about, because we'd be taking a 17.4 steel bar and milling that down side that could fit high point if we were to do that. And then the question becomes, okay, is now the slide too heavy for this platform? And so that's all kinds of things we'd have to answer. The fuck? But yeah, Stiffler high point would be kind of fun, I'm sure. The stiff point. There we go. Oh, there he is. I've just been driving around in a circle. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to end it. But thank you guys for popping in and helping me out with just a little bit of watch hours. And yeah, man, Stiffler Manufacturing SM43X. It's being worked on. So thanks for popping in. We are going to SHOT Show next month. We have our 20% off sale. Share that around. 20% off all slides, strip slides, complete slides, everything. 20% off. So share that around. It's just this week only, till the 6th. So if you know somebody who's looking to do a new build, there we go. Hey, check them in on that. And, you know, as always, stay 2A every day. Thanks so much for joining us.